Hello to the Stockhead faithful, good to be back with you again. This week I'll be talking about an emerging gold explorer in Queensland, looking for high-grade epithermals. First onto markets, big news in the last 2 weeks, in fact, since I've been here, is clearly the private-public partnership with Mountain Pass Minerals in California and the United States. Many of you are aware, one of the largest rare earth deposits in the US and the only operating rare earth mine. Ironically, Shenghe Minerals, based in Hong Kong, are one of the major shareholders. So the US government, Department of Defence, has committed to provide funding and, interestingly, a 10-year price guarantee at US $110 a kilo for neodymium and praseodymium. Given NdPr prices are trading just under $60 a kilo, that represents a huge premium for NdPr prices. Metals are destined for defence and commercial customers. Already been a bit of upward pressure on rare earth prices, with automakers looking to pay in the vicinity of $80 a kilo. So clearly there's some supply constraints ex-China, hence the Department of Defence move to support MP materials. Interestingly, many of you would have been following Dateline Resources. They've got some ground 10 kilometres north of Mountain Pass. Looks like they've got similar geology, potential for a carbonatite resource, some interesting geophysics. They've also sitting on a 27 million tonne, 1.3 gram gold resource as well. So plenty of interest back in the rare earth sector after a period in the doldrums. Keep an eye on VCM Minerals, ETM, a few of them I've mentioned over the last couple of months for some upward price action. Stock of the week this week is GBM Resources, the ticker is GBZ. It's a Queensland epithermal gold explorer, which I mentioned earlier. Some recent board management changes at the company. Well-known Perth-based promoter in Middle Masses come on the board, as has Robert Behat's geologist and ex-CPS Securities broker Peter Fox. Drummond Basin is a big epithermal gold field many of you are aware of. Endowments over 8.5 million ounces. Global resources that GBM is sitting on are just under 1.9 million ounces. Got a couple of projects, 100% owned Yandan project, Twin Hills, which is formerly a Wise Walkers joint venture, which has been collapsed, so now 100% owned by the company, and the Mount Coolin joint venture with Newmont. Plenty of interest. The resources, as I said, just under 2 million ounces. Company's going to be targeting global resources around about 3 million ounces over the next 18 months or so. They've got an active geophysics program coming up. A lot of the induced polarisation surveys only saw down to around about 150 metres depth, but the new wave of IP survey should see down to about 400 metres. And given they're looking for high-grade epithermal gold feeder zones, you know, a lot of these are over 4 or 5 grams a tonne, and some of them over 50 grams a tonne. Yandan in itself is quite extensive. Mineralisation's over 60 kilometres in strike, over 20 kilometres wide. Plenty of open pittable near-surface targets as well as underground in the vicinity of existing pits. End of the year, we're looking at results from the geophysics drilling at Twin Hills, assays in October this year, and the company's targeting an upgraded mineral resource estimate at Twin Hills in the first quarter of next year. So look out for some buying opportunities. You know, you might see something around the 0.91 cent, but moving into next year, pretty ambitious target. It'll be drilling focused, so I think the company's going to look to build this resource inventory, look for some M&A takeover opportunities next year. That's all for this week. I look forward to speaking with you next week.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.